Hi, girls.
Hi, Danielle. How are you going?
I'm good. Thanks for joining me.
Surviving?
Sue.
Look at you. Cheers, darling.
Cheers. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
I haven't seen you since Cutera University. We were lucky to get that in before COVID.
I know, weren't we? Well, it was all sort of just starting to happen then, wasn't it?
Oh, we're very, very lucky.
Very lucky.
I'm going to change our background because I'm going to surprise you.
Very green, isn't it?
I'm going to surprise you, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look.
Oh, my goodness.
Christ.
Look. I thought it might have been somewhere in the Mediterranean, you know, the Amalfi Coast.
This is terrible up where you are.
Oh, look at that. Wow. My husband will be impressed.
Oh, good.
That's where he played all his rugby games down there.
Correct. I remember many years ago.
Many years ago.
So for anyone who doesn't know you, tell me
Yes.
who you are, where you are, what your clinic's called.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I'm Vita, and I'm the owner and director of Dolce Vita Skin up on the Central Coast, New South Wales, in Erina. And we have a fabulous clinic here. We have Dr. Nick working with us. We have Chizaweska, our nutritionist. So we have that whole holistic services that we provide here. I've got Kylie here with me, our therapist, and our two beautiful receptionists. So yeah, we're a great skin clinic up here, and we're doing our best.
Good. You're doing okay?
Yeah, during these times, we're ticking along. We've been providing lots of options for our clients and patients, and just basically keeping connected with them, really.
Nice. What's a typical day look like at the moment for you?
I still come into the clinic every day. I feel that, yeah, I may as well be here because the sales for our product ranges that we hold here has still been quite strong, which has been great. So just holding virtual interviews with people just through Facebook and, you know, Zoom and things like this, just basically staying connected with them. And, you know, change of season is always a good time to update their skincare and just providing peels and, you know, whatever we can get our hands on, really, just to, you know, to help them out.
So tell me, what made you both get into this industry?
Wow, gosh, for me, long time ago.
Yeah.
I did, I mean, it's probably a cliche thing to say, but I did have acne as a child. So I remember my mum, you know, taking me into a beauty salon in the city of Sydney, and it all basically started from there because, you know, back in those days I couldn't wear makeup to school and things like that, and I had a face full of acne, and I just sort of taught myself to look after my skin at such a young age, or my mother's influence, really. So it actually went from there. I sort of was quite interested in taking care of the skin and you know, going from there, and the industry has been ever changing. So just been upping my skills along the way, and basically here I am. You know, worked with 2 plastic surgeons along the way, and that sort of, you know, sparked me to up my education there also, because seeing such an array of skin conditions and pre and post surgery patients as well. So learning to look after those sort of skin types, and then, yeah.
Kylie, what about you?
Very similar story to Vite. Yes, also had acne when I was younger. Mum took me to a clinic and just sort of evolved from there. It fell a little bit into the hair and beauty side of things. Had my own business there for a little while. And actually worked with Vita about 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Strangely enough.
Yeah, can you believe that? Yeah. So, you know, all these years later, I thought, oh, you know, Kylie sort of upped her skills as well into the dermal therapy side of things. So she came on board, you know, a couple of years ago, which has been great. So learning lots, and as you know, it's forever changing.
Brilliant. So you have a few Cutera systems. Tell me which ones you've got.
We have the XLV, and we also have the truSculpt ID. They're both fantastic. Yeah, they've been really good to addition for the. Sorry?
What do you love most about them?
Well, gosh, for the XLV, it's so versatile, really. It sort of, it targets so many skin conditions. It's so easy to use, you know, it's, I do love that. It's great for educating or training the staff as well, which is really important for me. It has to be easy. Yeah, so I feel that it's very results driven. Clients love it because, you know, especially with things like the days of Genesis, not a lot of downtime. Kylie can probably embark on the truSculpt. Kylie does most of it, but obviously introducing the truSculpt ID has added another dimension to our clinic. So that's been fantastic for us. Clients love it because we're keeping up to date with the latest trends. So truSculpt ID for us was a real game changer in the clinic.
Kylie, how do you approach a typical patient when they come in?
So it's basically nervous.
Oh, that's all right. In terms of treatment for ID, you know, what we do, what's our plan for them?
How do you approach a treatment plan for someone?
For truSculpt?
Yeah.
Well, for truSculpt, we basically, you know, get them in for a consult and just have a chat to them about, you know, what their goals are, what bothers them in terms of fat loss and, you know, where they want to head with it all. But we basically sort of pick and choose who we actually do it on, because we obviously at the end of the day we want to make sure that we get really good results for them. So that would require them on, you know, having an understanding of nutrition. You know, I feel if they come in and they're overweight and just rely on the device to, you know, to get amazing results, it sort of doesn't work for us. So how it's best resulted for us is having that whole holistic approach and having a chat to them about nutrition. If they have no idea, we'll send them into our nutritionist just to learn about that first, and then get them back in once they start to see results, and then, you know, chatting with them about, you know, what areas are to be treated, what we can do to assist them. We keep the follow-up with them every 6-12 weeks. I think that's really important also. You might want to touch on a few things. What else would you like to do?
I think just making sure that they've got that active lifestyle, definitely. You know, it's a good 30 minutes a day cardio or fast walking is what we like to recommend. It's not just a one-off treatment. You do need multiple. But, you know, we've got...
In terms of the areas, yeah, we've had great results after 1 or 2 treatments. But what we found is a lot of the clients have been coming back to treat other areas also. So when we sort of say multiple treatments, because a lot of them will ask you, you know, oh, how many treatments, because they're so used to other devices having to have, you know, so many to get the end result. But what we found with truSculpt is we've actually had some amazing results, as Cutera probably seen, after 1 to 2 treatments. So that's been really exciting for us. But we've chosen that, you know, the clients really carefully also. I feel that if they've got unrealistic expectations, if they feel that they're going to have this amazing looking body after 1 treatment, you know, they need to put in the effort also.
Yeah. Do you think it comes down to the marking a lot? You know, like really focusing on key areas? You
could probably answer those because you do that well.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're sculpting, not so much, you know, if you're looking for that pocket of fat, absolutely. It's really important to mark out, to measure, and to also weigh the patients as well.
Yeah.
Photos, fantastic. Good before photos.
Yes, of course. How many times a week do you think you use the truSculpt?
Wow, when we first got it, depends after we do sort of some marketing on it, or if we've had information evenings, we were on a real roll there before all the COVID came into place. Definitely, gosh, I could actually say at one point there we had 2 or 3 booked in one day. Over the course of the week, it was flowing there for a while, wasn't it? But on average a week, we would probably do, what, maybe 4
to 5? Yeah.
Other weeks it's more. Sometimes we have that in a day. It really varies.
Yeah. So when you first got it, you did some amazing marketing. What did you do that was a little bit different that really worked for you?
Well, the support from Cutera was phenomenal, particularly, can we mention names here?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So Martin was fantastic. Like, he really held our hand basically, but supported us the whole way. We had a fabulous information. We've had 2 actually. We had one in the clinic where we had sort of 20, 25 good clients come in that were interested. So that was more education based, which was really good. But we also, a few weeks, or actually not a few weeks, probably a couple of months after, we held a much bigger event at a local spot here on the coast, which was fantastic. So we provided everything basically in terms of, feeding them and
good demonstration.
It was more of a hands-on.
People
got to see. Martin was fantastic. So he sort of did a bit of an intro for us, and then we had Dr. Nix also speak on the evening. We also, just did a bit of a live demo. That proved to probably be the most successful.
Oh, wonderful.
We'll probably do it again.
Oh, good. Yeah, good. Especially if we get back to some kind of normal.
Yeah, before and after photos. We actually found doing that sort of particular evening after we had our own photographs was really important for me. Everyone's so used to having the company's before and afters, but I really wanted to share our before and after. So by that time we had collaborated some really nice, before and afters of a different array of clients also. So, women that wanted to sculpt, some that just wanted to lose a little bit of weight. We had sort of a vast clients, types of clients.
So for someone who was interested in getting into that technology in their practice, why would you recommend the truSculpt ID?
If someone was
wanting to introduce it into their practice.
If they wanted to introduce truSculpt, why?
Yeah, why?
I just feel that truSculpt for me, I never thought that I would get into the body component part of the clinic. I was always very heavily focused on skin, but we wanted to keep up to date with what was happening, keep in trend. We did start to have a lot of people say, "Oh, are you going to have any skin tightening devices on?" Started talking about different areas. So for me, it was just another avenue or another component to add to the clinic that also attracts different types of clientele. The clinic's also positioned between a gym and a nutritional supplementation business. So I could see lots of people coming and going, and definitely the whole, body contouring is definitely evolving. So I thought I had to keep up to date, definitely.
Fantastic. If you could invest in the next big aesthetic technology to complement your practice, what would it be?
If I had to do with body or probably toning, probably muscle toning. Muscle tone. I think definitely I've seen some devices out there, including Cutera. So that does sort of interest me. Like it's a good probably timing also. Like we've seen the device, we've seen a few devices, and what we found after doing the truSculpt is that they might have a little bit of loose skin left, or they want to tone that particular area also. I think probably that would be, if the results are there and we would definitely be interested in having a look.
Oh, good. I'm going to change it up a little bit now. Oh,
yeah, okay.
I'm going to ask you if you're binge watching anything on Netflix.
Oh my gosh, The Sinner. The Sinner. How clever. Yeah, do you know what? I've never really had much time to
sit and watch TV,
to be honest with you, and watch the whole Netflix, but totally got into it. I think my husband and I spent one afternoon from 1 o'clock to about 10 o'clock at night. We just watched every episode. We were glued. You can definitely see how, too much of that, you'd need some truSculpt ID, wouldn't you?
Kylie, did you watch anything?
I'm starting the Game of Thrones, which is,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've not done the Game of Thrones, so, yeah, my husband and I are doing that one.
What's your favourite isolation outfit at home?
Oh, activewear for sure.
Just the charms.
I've never worn so much activewear ever.
I
know. Getting quite bored with it, actually.
Yeah.
A nice change, though. Good change.
Yeah. So what are you looking most forward to when COVID-19 is over?
Oh, wow. For me, really, I really do miss our clients. I do miss the rest of the staff, just that interaction with everyone. But we've had phenomenal support from our clients, to be honest with you. Like even on our last day here when we sort of closed, it was just so surreal. It was an eerie feeling. Mm-hmm. but the support that we had from the clients was just phenomenal on that last day. But I'm actually just looking forward to seeing them all. I've had clients that I've seen for 15, 16 years that they rely on coming in to see us, and
a happy place.
Yeah,
definitely a happy place. Yeah, get our hands on again.
Yeah, of course. Who do you admire in this industry?
Oh, previously or now or
anytime?
I used to, I still do. I don't know whether Susie Hoyt, she was a real yeah, I used to admire her so much. I don't know whether she's in the industry so much anymore, but I used to go down and visit her clinics and have some treatments done when I couldn't, have treatments done for myself. But the girls were also always fantastic down there, but she was a real inspiration for me. She actually set the benchmark for me. I thought, wow, this is what we don't have on the coast. And I sort of really wanted to attain that sort of professionalism in the way that she ran her clinics. So, yeah, she's actually inspired to me. I've listened to her, speak countlessly, and, yeah, she stands out for me.
Yeah, she's a lovely woman.
She is, isn't she?
Really, really nice person. So what do any estheticians or doctors do in our industry that really annoys you?
What do they do that annoy me?
Is there
in terms of their work, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Probably just over-treating. Over-treating, I think, aesthetically, I think it is sad to see, a lot of men and women, the way that their faces are changing. But, yeah, I think that sort of stands out for me, especially when we get together at conferences and things like that, and you can see a lot of different people's work. You think, wow, over-treating. Not that natural look. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good one.
What do you think? What do you think, Dan?
Yeah.
I have no opinion.
Okay, no opinion, right? No opinion. Next question.
So what ideas do you have for business that will help you rebuild?
To be honest with you, it's made me think of, a lot of other aspects of the business also. So definitely online. I know it's one of those things that, that's tedious and requires a lot of input to get started, but it's just made me realise that, yeah, I have to do the whole online retail side of things and get that up and going. But basically we'll put some nice packages together just to entice all our clients to come back. I just want to look after them. We've actually did a great giveaway a few weeks ago, which I never normally do, and we did it for product, which I never normally do, but just to basically give thanks to all our clients for giving so much. We had clients that were purchasing gift vouchers, before we actually closed down, just to help to support the business. So I wanted to give back. So looking after them and offering, different packages. And change of season is always good. We're coming into winter, so we'll definitely, in the back end be looking at best ways to incorporate our devices and give them the best treatment outcome.
What kind of support would you like from me or Cutera during this period, and then when you return to work?
I think you've been doing a fabulous job. I've been, keeping track on what Cutera are doing. Just providing, the education, doing these type of meetings, which we're, I'm getting quite used to, just juice you up in the morning and off we go. But for me, it was a scary thing, just, coming on and speaking to a screen. But now I'm sort of getting quite used to it. So I think there'll be some elements of all this that will stay. Like, I think there'll be a lot of education that will still be online like this. This is great that I can make contact with you like this rather than over the phone. So I think this is a really good thing, I think, and we'll probably sustain some of these, some of these things that you've been offering. So definitely your education has definitely helped.
Wonderful.
Upskill.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your clients or the industry right now?
We miss you.
See you soon.
See you soon. No, we can't wait. I just can't. I mean, it's definitely all about the clients. This is where this is my happy place. I always say that. But and I love to talk. I love talking to our clients, and I just feel that we'll be back definitely bigger and stronger, and we've got lots of good ideas planned, and so we're looking forward to that.
Okay, have you got any funny jokes you can tell me?
Do you know what? I'm so not the joke person. Seriously. I suppose we could have some,
silly ones,
some stupid ones.
Yeah.
It's a shame we can't tell the rude ones. It's a shame we can't tell the rude ones, isn't it? Got some really good rude ones, Dan. No. Okay, what have we got? Oh, how do you make a tissue dance? Add a little bit of boogie to it. I knew you'd like that one, Dan. You're so into your music at the moment, aren't you? A little bit of boogie. Did you like that one? And a little bit of boogie.
Crazy. You two are crazy.
Oh, hang on. This one. What time is your dentist appointment? It's at 2:30. 2:30.
hilarious. You two are hilarious.
That's good. Yeah.
Good
You
to
got any?
see you.
Hey?
See you. Thanks
Yeah,
so
good
much.
to. Oh, is that it? I'm having fun now.
Oh, no, we can keep talking.
No, I'm joking.
Again, we can do it again.
No, it's
Let's book another coffee date.
Okay, that'd be great. Thanks.
Take care. Thanks.
Thanks, Danielle. Take care. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye, down.